Hey Samantha, how are you doing tonight? Hello TJ, how are you doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good, just kind of had a busy day. Cleaned out the rats and got those rat tubs switched out. So what kind of topics do you guys want to talk about tonight? Yeah, I'm pretty happy with those tubs that I got from Lowe's. I'm thinking about just switching all of them over to them. No, I don't have any bumblebees yet. I'm trying to get some with the Super Pastel spinner combo. If you remember my Super Pastel, the big female, I locked her up with my spinner male, and I don't know if he, is going to be a good breeder or not, but I locked him up with her, and then I also did a normal to the Super Pastel also, just as a backup, because when I bought her, she had follicles, so I want to make sure she takes and delivers some eggs for me. The breeder that I got her from said that she had 8+ follicles, so I'm expecting a big clutch out of her. Yeah, I seen that you're going to be doing that feeding video tonight, TJ. Do you mean 11 p.m. instead of 11 a.m.? So I'm picking something up tomorrow night, hopefully. You think I should involve that in one of my vlogs or just save it to bring out to the live stream next Sunday? Okay, I'll do them both. I might have more than that coming also. I gotta make me some decisions. I got some breeders that I have a chance at getting, and I might go ahead and do it. I'm not gonna tell you what they are though. I just want to thank everybody for watching. If you're here, make a comment so I can call you out. Make sure you smash that like button. Of course, I gotta keep some secrets. Some things have to be a surprise. You guys basically know everything that's going on so far, so I think you're kind of ahead of me on some of that stuff, even though it's mine. Let me see if my albino girl's out, and I will pull her out if she's up and about. I'm not sure if I'm going to be at BC Pythons or not. I have to wake up early to go to work tomorrow, but if I'm still up, I will be. I'm going to go see if my albino girl's up. I'll be right back. Don't be tearing your paper. Yep, she heard me talking, so she had her nose out of her hide. This here's Bonnie. This is the one I got from BHB Reptiles. This is my first one I got. She's the one that got me attached to ball pythons. She's not too big right now. She's about, I'd say probably 1,100 grams. She's on the whole, I don't want to eat every week. I only want to eat once every month or two right now. Yeah, I got Bonnie, I got Clyde, I got Buck Barrel, I got Blanche Barrel. I'm working on all the outlaws and stuff like that, so. Hello, LKB Pythons. How are you doing tonight? Everybody has their, thing behind how they name their snakes, and all mine is outlaws and all that kind of stuff, so. So what kind of things you guys want to talk about tonight? Yeah. As you can tell, I got old Jesse James. Well, I did have Jesse James, but he passed away, so. Jesse James was my black pastel pied. What temperature do I think is best for incubation? Last year I went 89 degrees, 88 to 89 degrees, and it went perfect. I just turned my temperature down about 88.5 earlier today. I don't have any eggs yet, but if you watched my vlog, the normal possible het pied girl is in shed right now. So she ovulated a couple weeks ago, and then she's in shed now. So hopefully after she sheds 30 days, we'll have some eggs. Yeah, I just don't want to chance it at it hitting over 90 to 9, or I don't want to chance it over 90 degrees. So I want to keep it around 89. That way, if there is that 1 degree fluctuation, I'm safe either way. I heard they say 90 degrees is a sweet spot, but it might take a little bit longer if they're a little bit cooler than that. So if it's 88, 89, it might take a day or two longer. Well, I have 2 different plans for her, and I don't know which one I'm going to do yet. That's one reason why I have albinos and pieds. So you can guess on that one. I want to go albino pied. But then again, I also want to create more albinos because I know everybody likes albinos. And people can't seem to keep albinos in stock, so I know that would be a good selling point. But as you can tell, I got albino, I got pieds, I got lavender albino. I think that's about all the recessives I have right now. Well, if my head albino takes, which I doubt she is this year, but if she takes, I might have some. I've been putting the male with that head albino since probably middle to maybe late November, early December. And I don't see nothing yet, but I just seen her wrapping the water bowl yesterday. But she's been wrapping the water bowl for a couple months now, so I don't know what's going on there. But he's in shed right now, so I can't put him, I don't want to put him back in until he's out of shed. But I want to get a meal down him first. You know how these guys are, they don't want to eat whenever they're breeding. In my opinion, what's better, albino combos or bananas? That's kind of a trick question either way. In my opinion, I like albinos, but I don't know much about the albino combos, but I'm new to this game, so I don't know too much about the banana combos either. Me, initially, what got me into ball pythons and breeding is the pieds and the albino pieds, and then the dreamsicles. Oh, come on, you don't need to leave the chair. Somebody's trying to get in the chair here. Come here, girl. Come on. No, don't go in any further. There we go. Got her. You should have seen this girl the other day. Yeah, pumpkin pies are also awesome also. I was thinking about going for them in the future too. New morph ball python come out as a magma ball python. Yeah, I've heard of them already. I can't get none of those high-end things yet. Yeah, what is the pumpkin pie? I forgot. What morphs is that? I know I want to go banana pie also. And then of course you guys know that I want to go the whole cherry bomb route also. Oh, okay, yeah. Yellow belly pies, that's right. Because I was thinking about doing that too. If I went that route, I would go a ivory to a piebald, which will get you all yellow bellies het pied. I'm gonna try to get more in the supers because that way I don't have many normals coming out of any of my clutches. Yeah, I wasn't planning on really getting into bananas until I got lucky and had one come out of my normal possible het pied girl last year. Now she might, I don't know, I've heard of ball pythons retaining sperm. So maybe she'll retain some sperm and I'll get another banana this year. I doubt that. I'm gonna put her up. I'm probably gonna butcher your name. I'm gonna try not to. Hi, Suge's Reptile Review. I honestly don't know how to switch from mouse to rat. I could just say maybe try sitting the rat with mouse and do it that route. But I never really had to feed my ball pythons mice. I guess I did feed a couple of them, but I just fed them rats after that and they took right on. I never had any issues. Yeah, originally, I was wanting to go pumpkin pie. That's why, or not pumpkin pie, but panda pie, because that's why I had the black pastel pie that I got. And I was going to go that route with him. But then he passed away. Well, then I got this black pastel possible het pied, which I'm pretty sure she's going to prove out. But I still don't know if I'm going to go pump or panda pied because there's so many problems with them. There's just something about, having to put them down because of the whole kinking that comes with it. I've heard you can also try to, I think they call it train feeding. As soon as the snake gets the mouse almost all the way down, put the rat at the front of the mouth and then let them take that in also. Try to get them used to the smell of rats. Yeah, they are beautiful snakes, that's for sure. But there's a new panda pie I think it's Justin Kabelka is trying to go with. I think it's a Suma pie. He's trying to make that black and white also. So what do you guys think of the vanilla gene? Hey, Mad Bio, how you doing, man? Yeah, I seen you had that vanilla cream in your vlog. That was great. Hey guys, let's spread the love. If you're not subscribed to anybody that's in the comment section here, go to their channel and subscribe to them. Let's all subscribe to each other. What are you up to tonight, Mad Bio? Yeah, I seen that, Chucky, that you're used with Brian Barczyk. You're lucky, man, lucky. My ball python seems to not know how to restrict only a bit the mouse. Do you mean more like a defensive bite, or are you talking more of a bite and try to swallow kind of like the corn snakes do? And how old is your snake? How old is your ball python? How much does he weigh or she weigh? We're almost at the 200 subscriber mark over here at DER Reptiles. Hopefully we'll get them subs up some more. We're up to, I think, 197. I plan on letting my males get anywhere from 600 to 700 grams as long as they're popping sperm plugs. But the smaller they are, I don't want to push them as much. Yeah, I was gonna do rough scale sand boas years ago. I had one, and he kind of freaked me out, so I got rid of him. I'm not sure on that one, Sudge. Yeah, retics are great. Um, I actually, and of course, I know a lot of people say that it's a big market scam and all that, but I've talked to a couple breeders, and the super dwarfs are awesome. That's what I want to get into. They they still get long, like 8 foot, but they don't get that big around. They get, as big as around as a ball python. They take like medium-sized rats, maybe large rats, but that's about it. But the market for super dwarfs is just starting out. There's only like 5 or so breeders here in the U.S. that breed them. But of course, being in Florida, it's very hard to do retics, no matter if it's super dwarfs or regular. Yeah, and also retics, you got to watch them because they're real food aggressive when you open the cage up. I've also thought about green tree pythons, but I think those guys are just going to be too difficult to breed. So I'm probably just going to stick to ball pythons and see if I can get into super dwarf retics in a few years. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that 5 to 7 years from now I'll be doing this full time. I don't know if Samantha, I don't know if I'd call it aggressive. It's more of a food response. And, it's just like any other snake. If you don't mess with it that much, then, it's not going to know you very well. But the more you handle them, then the more tamer they're going to be. Most creative gene as far as combos go is... What do you mean, LKB? What's my favorite morph? Is that what you're saying? You're going to be busy, TJ. I was going to breed bearded dragons and leopard geckos, but I didn't want that many didn't want to have to deal with that many insects. I like snakes. You feed them once a week a rat, and that's it. It's okay, Samantha. Snakes are misunderstood. The most creative gene as far as ball python morphs are. Oh, I don't know, to be honest. The Pompeii that Justin Kabelka has right now is awesome. I'm just getting into the game, so I'm not too deep into it yet, but I'm trying to get deep into it. Yeah, Samantha, we're all learning. I don't care if someone's in here 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years, it's a learning experience every day. Welcome back, Mad Bio. I think all ball python morphs are awesome. Some, of course, are more amazing than others. Yeah, I think learning is everyday process here in the reptile market. Just like life, you learn something new every day. That's why as a community, we need to stick together and teach everybody everything. The more we learn, the more we grow. Yeah, the pinstripe's not too bad. If we're talking single genes, I would have to say pieds because no two pieds are the same. Of course, I know no two ball python morphs are the same as far as no pinstripe is the same like that. But your pieds, everything, every one of them is visually different. Just all you gotta do is just barely look at it and you can tell the difference. Yeah, I think any type of morphin pied is awesome. But the only issue with pieds is it takes so long to get there because of the recessive gene. But they're awesome. But that's just like any recessive morph. They're all awesome, but they take forever. That is true if you have pieds, but like for someone like me, I think they all look alike. Yeah. And there's so many morphs out there that looks like a normal that's not a normal. I still haven't got through that yet. But I think if you're trying to get somebody to start liking ball pythons, you show them a pied ball python, that'll get them more comfortable than any other morph there is. I almost had me a red stripe earlier today. I think that's what it was called. But it sold before I got a hold of it. Someday I hope to have an all-white ball python. Mad Bio, I'm going for them. That's why I have a Super Mojave female and a male albino. That's one of them. That's one of my projects. Hope to someday have an all-white ball python and an all-black ball python. Yeah, there's a, what is that called? A white wedding ball python. And then the black ball python will be a, what is that, a super black pastel? Yeah, I want to actually have a cherry bomb. I want a super fire. I want a, of course I already got the blue-eyed leucistic and the super Mojave. I'd like to see what a super fire, super Mojave would look like. or a Super Fire cherry bomb would look like. Yeah, I hope the odds gods will help you out too. Last year they was in my corner when I got my het pied when she laid eggs, because I ended up with 5 eggs and 4 of them were pieds. Next year I plan on having a bunch of pieds, hopefully some pieds, a bunch of het pieds, and some albinos and some het albinos for sure. Yeah, if my Super Mojave will get up to weight, I'm going to breed her to an albino and get all Mojave het albinos, and then I'm going to sell all the males, hold all the females back, and then create that pairing again the following year and hold the males back and probably sell the females. Well, I'll put it this way. I'll hold probably one male back and then sell them. That's awesome, LKB. I'm going to have a new edition tomorrow and possibly 3 more next weekend. And then I'm maxed out. I can't do any more. I can because I got the rats to cover it, but I need money in the bank to get them. Yeah, I can, Samantha. He's in shed, so you have to pardon his look, but I'll be right back if he's not in his water bowl. Alright, this here is Buck Barrow, male albino ball python. You don't have to hide your head, bud. He is in shed, so I don't want to keep him out too long. You don't want to be on camera. Look at him. There he is. Come on, bud. Yeah, you can tell how dull his eye color is. You can tell he's in shed. This guy's had a rough life. Got him, my neighbor got him from a reptile expo last year, or the same time I got my female pied and my Super Mojave, and the guy that my neighbor got this from had him in one of those little clear deli cups. It wasn't a small cup. It was, about that big around, but he had something like forest floor in it, and it was all cold, and he just wasn't, he didn't look good at all, but he brought him home, and he's doing good, so he's kind of a picky eater, though. That I really couldn't tell you, TJ. I'm not sure how old he is. I think he's a late 2016, maybe. Oh, so this is your favorite in my collection? He's like, no, I don't want to be on camera. There he is. Alright, I'm gonna go put him back. I don't want to stress him out too much since he's in shed and all. Alright. Time to see Pat Garrett. Banana time. And of course, those are black spots. Those aren't mites. This was my surprise from last year. I got the breeder females from AEP, Always Evolving Pythons, and when I got the clutch of eggs, she laid 4, but 2 was infertile. And when I cut open, I seen this girl, and I'm like, seen this boy, sorry. How did I get a banana? I don't have no bananas. But he locked her up with a banana before I got her, so I got lucky on it. Yeah, he's awesome. He's a good eater. This is a male, TJ. This isn't a female. Hopefully I'll be putting this one to work next year. And he's a possible... Nope, not for sale, LKB, sorry. I know everything has a price, but I'm not going to sell him. This is a free snake, so nope. I didn't have to pay for this banana. Yeah, this is, since the mom is a possible het pied, I think the mom's going to prove out to be a het pied. And that would mean this one's a possible het pied also. Yeah, if this was a female, I definitely wouldn't get rid of her. Female ball pythons are, especially female makers, are hard to come by. I didn't even look to see if this guy has any tread marks. I don't know, he might not be. He don't have any markers on him. But I'm going to turn him into a pied anyway. Well, his babies anyway. Hopefully. I'll probably try to get me a female banana and try to get me a super banana. So what's everybody up to tonight? Sounds like fun, Samantha. So who do we have still on here tonight? It says we got 4 watching. Guess I need to be more entertaining to have more people come, huh? Yeah, LKB, I changed out all my rat tubs today, cleaned them out, and, well, changed out half of them. Cleaned out all my rats, did laundry, everything like that. Thanks, Samantha. I wish everybody else thought that way. Maybe I'd have more subscribers, I guess. So, got a question, since there's only 4 of you here. If I don't hit 500 subscribers by the time my clutch hatches, which is about 3 months down the road, hopefully I'm there by then, but would you guys, and they're probably going to be normals, would you guys rather me do a giveaway with just like a female ball python or a male and female ball python? Well, there's only a few people that comment on every single video I got, and you're one of my main ones, so you tell me. I hate to label person as just, my number 1 fan. I'd like to think all my fans are number 1. Yeah, she's only going to be producing normals this year, though. That's the only thing about it. And I know one of them's spoken for already. One of my Instagram followers is getting her, or getting one. I gotta look and see what she wanted, a male or female. I can't remember. Yeah, I was thinking the male-female combo. That way, if you was wanting to get into breeding, you could always breed them 2 together later on down the road. I might do the giveaway for a female, and then include the male at a certain price if you want him to, as kind of a package deal. Still free shipping. Yeah, probably with my normals next year, I'll probably create a bunch of hets. Unless I get me a super male or something like that to where I can just create a bunch of whatever gene the super is. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Samantha. Or I might have 2 winners. That might work also. Have the number 1 winner, let them pick the male or female, and then the runner-up gets the other one. I can't wait to hit that 500 mark and get the either 3 bags of Rep to Chip or 3 t-shirts. Guess I need to order one of my own t-shirts. That way you guys kind of know what it looks like on somebody. Yeah, I've thought about doing collaborations with other people, but I just don't travel that much. I'm more of a work Monday through Friday, take care of my animals, can't really afford to travel much. I'm looking at traveling over to Orlando, so we'll see. I know doing collaborations will definitely be a way to grow my channel. Yep, Samantha, I know. I've been touching base with him. He's the one I would see if I would go to Orlando. I work at Polypack. We build shrink wrap machines. Like the best way to describe it is, you know, the 24 packs of water you buy at Walmart. We actually buy machines that puts the plastic around that. You can stay in New York. Don't bring New York to Florida. I'll stick with the warm weather down here. We need some rain though, so send us some rain. I was watching the weather today and it's going to be anywhere from 86 to 88 degrees all week, down to the mid 60s, upper 60s at night. How'd that break your heart, Samantha? Norton, Virginia, I bet that's got some beautiful country around there. You can come down to visit. You can move to Florida, but I don't want New York down here. TJ, are you close to, I think BC Pythons is in Indiana, isn't he? LKB, that's lucky. Of course, I'm about an hour and a half from Daytona, so I got you beat there. I've never been to a NASCAR race, though. I want to go. My love for it's kind of died down now that Dale Earnhardt Jr. is not racing anymore. Oh, why'd you have to say that, LKB? LKB, you shouldn't be cussing at me like that. So I know everybody watches TV. What is your weekly series that you have to watch every week or you're just not yourself? What's that series for everybody? I watch wrestling too. I can miss that though. Snake City is awesome. NFL for you, okay. Me, you're gonna laugh. I like Grey's Anatomy. I like playing chess too, some. I haven't played chess in years. Yeah, I've watched some live PD. Not a whole lot though. Shark Week's okay. I like sharks, but there's too many other things I watch that makes me miss it. Chess is a lot of thinking. It's a lot of planning ahead. Strategy. So what is you guys' opinion on the worst thing about breeding ball pythons? Oh, there's some blondes that are, that don't think a lot, but there's some that do too, so you never know. I think the worst thing about breeding ball pythons is just like LKB said, is putting them together, seeing them lock. Are they going to lay eggs? Are they not? You get 4 or 5 months down the road and then they miss that season. Or you wait, you can't wait till they lay eggs and then you got to wait until they hatch. And then, unlike, of course, retics, you only get 4 to 10, 12 eggs a year out of them, where retics you can get, 20, 30, 40 eggs a year. But you're also talking about a huge snake, too. Hopefully in about a month and a half to 2 months, I might have somebody sitting beside me on these things too. Yeah, I agree with that, Samantha. You work all that, all them hard hours, and then she just produces a bunch of slugs. But I try to think on the positive side of that too, to where if that wasn't a slug and would you rather have a slug or would you rather have a snake that was deformed and didn't thrive? Same here. Realistically, out of the 4 females that I'm trying to get eggs out of this year, I know I got 1 clutch coming. I'm hoping to get 2. Next year will be a huge year for me, hopefully. So if you had a bad clutch and somebody offered to buy an egg before hatching, would you? What do you mean a POD clutch? Do you mean a bad clutch? Ball pythons lay less eggs than retics because they're a lot smaller. They can only do a certain amount of eggs. If I had a pied clutch and somebody offered to buy an egg before it hatched, would you sell? Yes. I would offer the sell. If I said I was going to sell something, I would sell it. I'll put it this way. Of course, I really wouldn't put a price on it before I cut the egg open because that wouldn't be fair to either one. Because if somebody told me, hey, I'll buy that egg after it hatches for $400 and it turns out to be a normal, that's not fair. But even if, say as an example, I had a panda pied, black pastel het pied to a black pastel het pied, and I got a panda from the person that, that egg was for a person that wanted it. I wouldn't, keep it or whatever. I told him I would sell it to him, so I would. It'd be kind of a high price, but I would sell it. Ball pythons usually produce anywhere from 4 to 12 eggs, depending on how big and if it's a first-time mom or not. No, ball pythons, they'll get 3 to 6 feet or 3 to 5 feet. Sometimes, every once in a while, you see a 6-footer, but not that often. If you watch Justin Kabelka's video he put out today, he went and seen somebody, I think it was today, and they had a couple of huge ball pythons. That whole myth about keeping a snake in a smaller cage and the snake's going to stay small, or you put a snake in a big cage and it's going to be big, that's not it at all. That's like my super pastel back there. She's about 2,400 grams. She's not full size yet. She'll get bigger, but she'll get maybe 4,000 grams, maybe 5 if she gets big enough. But she's already, I think she's 5 years old. Great questions. Keep them coming, guys. So tomorrow night, if I go get the ball python that I already purchased, I'll do a vlog on it tomorrow. But I'm not going to say the morph. Did you know that male ball pythons take 2 years to breed? What do you mean? What do you mean snake stuff? Male ball pythons can breed at 1 year if they reach a certain size and produce sperm plugs. I've seen it. That's like my male Mojave. He's not 2 years old. He's about a year, and he's ready to breed now. The Exantic gene, I want to get into that eventually. It's pretty good. I want to go with the, what do they call that one? I want to turn that into a pied also. Females are the ones that take 2 to 3 years to breed, or to get up to breeding size. I want to wait till my females are at least 1,500 grams before I breed them. Like the heat tape, the tanks you hold them. I also had to buy a cover for my tank. Was wondering if I should shop from a reptile store or if I can get one from any kind of store. Okay, heat tape. I typically go to either the Bean Farm or Reptile Basics. You can buy the clips and the heat tape. It's cheaper. Of course, I buy a little bit more than, try Amazon also. The tanks, I got my tanks at, I think I got one of them. No, I got them both at PetSmart. But I didn't have to buy the cover because they're ones that come with it. One slides in and then the other one's an Exoterra. Well, if you're just starting out, Samantha, and you already have a glass tank, you can just set that up and save up your money and get plastic. Or if you want to do a rack like that one there, well, there it is. That one, you can do that too. Or, let me see if I can, or those, like the black ones back here. That's actually 3 different ones that I actually got that off of Serpent. I've got 2 of them off of Serpent's, Sea Serpents, and 1 of them from my neighbor. And meaning plastic, was you talking about a rack like that? LKB, my one snake turned into 24. Actually 25 tomorrow and probably 28 by next weekend. I need to start producing eggs to kind of pay myself back for all this. All right, TJ, have a good night. I see we have 5 watching. Who all's here? I know I'm watching myself. We got Samantha, we got LKB. Who else do we have? Hey, Going Youper, how are you doing tonight? How's it going, Jason? Yes, ball pythons are my drug of choice too. Well, rats are too. I'm probably going to wait a couple years to get into the Exantic line. I got to figure out which line of Exantic I want to go with. What are you up to tonight, Going Youper? Hey, TNT Balls is in the house. Glad you guys could make it. So, what's some subjects that you want to talk about, Jason and TNT? We've been talking about quite a bit. Yeah, I've seen his new pickups. They're awesome. What's my plans in 5 years? I'm hoping in 7 to 10 I'm doing this full time. I want to be breeding rats and ball pythons and try to have the rats feeding the ball pythons. Currently setting right now, I'm at 24 ball pythons. Tomorrow I'm going to have a total of 25. Thank you, Jason. I'm trying to grow smart, and I think I'm doing that. It's not like I'm having so many snakes I can't feed them, because as you can tell, I got the rats to feed my snakes, so it's just the product of getting the snakes, you know, in the collection. Look forward to seeing your videos, Samantha. That's a good plan also. What was the pairing on your 7 eggs, TNT? So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be doing a pickup. MT Universe, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a pickup, and then probably next weekend I'm picking up possibly 3 more. Those are all going to be breeders. I've been doing okay, just sitting here plugging along, cleaning rats and cleaning tubs and feeding snakes and waiting on eggs. Dove hat. double het pied albinos. Males are proven past banana pastel and spider. Awesome. Good luck on those odds, TNT. Yeah, Jason, you seem to be busy all the time. So I know I kind of asked this question last week, but there's, of course, a couple people who wasn't here last week. What does everybody think of my daily vlogs? Yeah. My mind went blank. Going Youper is going to be having an auction tomorrow night to help the Serpent's Cave. It's for a real good cause. His wife needs the Serpent's Cave, Rocky's wife needs a air purifier, and that's what the auction's to help with. So everybody needs to go over there and check that out. I know how you feel, NT Universe. It feels like I'm doing the same day after day after day. I'm doing what I can, though. I think that's one reason why I'm only at 192 or 197 subscribers. Hey, Rocky, how are you doing, Serpent's Cave? Rocky from Down Under. Boy, I'm getting a lot of first-time viewers here today. That's good. We was just talking about you. Nothing bad. Oh, don't worry, Samantha. I'm going to keep doing the daily vlog. Hey, Rocky. How's that normal possible het pied doing? Awesome. How big is she now? Glad you're enjoying her. All right, Jason, thanks for attending. I'll catch you later, man. I don't know what's on. I'm not sure what that is. Typically, I'd be watching Snapped. Yeah, that's not a bad show. I like to watch a lot of those Snapped and, a lot of them murder shows and based on real stuff. Oh, he does? That's cool. So how's your breeding going, MT Universe? 206 grams. She is growing, that's for sure. Is she eating on a normal basis? What is my most wanted clutch? I'm going to be saying what I just bought last month. I got to grow her up to breed and then breed the double heads together, and that's going to be a Dreamsicle. Have you seen my lavender albino girl yet, TNT? Are you going to be getting any eggs this year, MT Universe? Or do you know? I'll grab my female lavender. Come here, sweetie. Oh. Here she is. Female lavender albino. So what does everybody think of the Dreamsicles? Yeah, it's starting to turn a little bit purple now. Camera's just not picking it up that well. The head's turning a little bit more purple too. Really can't see it though. You're in your water. Alright, you guys are going to have to mind the dull color on this one. She's in shed right now. Black pastel. Which is, I believe, is going to prove out to be 100% het pied. Hey, Rocky, thanks for watching, man. I hope your wife gets better. This here is a black pastel, possible het pied. But if you look, she's got really good markers on the bottom. I think she's going to prove out. She's a beast too. Let's get a weight on her real quick, because she's my biggest little one I have. Let's see here. Alright, let me see if I can get container real quick. She's 551 grams. Looks like she has alien heads all down her sides. Yep. And she's got some striping down by her tail. Look at that solid stripe. Then polka dots, polka dots, polka dots. I'm gonna pull out one of my, pull out the one that, my power female. Let's see here, where you at? There you are. Number sweetie. You're gonna be on camera. Alright, I'm going to let you guys guess on this morph. If you guys watch my vlogs, you'd know. But I'm just going to see if you guys can guess her. It's a female, but what is she? This is my powerhouse female. Hi, how you doing? Nope, not vanilla cream. Not banana, not lesser. Nope, no gold blush. This girl was actually in a video with Pythons R Us. That's how I found her. I've had her for a while now. Nope, it's not a ghost either. Alright, I'll go ahead and tell you. This is a butterfly, which is a butter, a fire, and a pastel. I think that's what it is. But it's a butterfly. She's been wrapping the bowl too, but she don't weigh enough to breed yet. They're all my favorite snake. Just look at that blushing on the head. If I can get her to turn around. Come on, show your head off. There you go. Look at that blushing. So this was my 3-gene female. And this girl is off food right now. Most of my females in that rack over there are off of food right now. All over 1,000 grams. This girl's name is, you would ask me that. What is it? What is it? Because I kept it. I'll have to look. I should know it. Oh, Let me look. Buttercup. That's what it is, Buttercup. Any snake I get that already has a name, I stick with that name. I don't rename them. So the ones that don't have anything to do with outlaws or something like that, you know I got from somebody else. Okay, TNT, thank you for watching, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Have a good night, man. I'm going to pull out my Het Pod girl. Here, girl. You're going on video. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Oh, you're all nice and warm. All right. This here is my 100% Het Pod female. Hey, Matt, MT Universe, thank you for watching, man. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Keep your videos coming. I watch every one of them. Nope, she's just a normal 100% Het Pod. Just saying hi to everybody. This was my biggest girl until my Super Pastel came along. Who do we have here left? There's 2 people. Well, I'm one of them. Yeah, I'll have some visual pods next year, hopefully. I'm going to go ahead and throw her back. I'll be right back. As you can tell, she's a long snake. All right, I'm back. Well, KB, I think I'm going to get off here. It's been, I think, an hour and a half now. Thank you for watching. Have a good week. And I may head over to BC Pythons. I'm not sure yet. I got to do a couple things around here, and I got to hit the hay here pretty quick. So, yeah, I'm going to keep up with my daily vlogs Everybody seems to like them. Hopefully, this whole subscriber thing can start jumping up. It's one reason why I started doing daily vlogs, is to get my subscriber count up. And that's one reason why I'm doing my live vlogs on Sundays. Hopefully I can start getting more viewers on them. But have a good week. Keep watching. I'll see you next Sunday right here.